Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel ran out by Autistic Thoughts and Dr. Pepper. Today, I'm showing you my Okina Prime build. Now, how does this weapon work outside of, hack and slash? Well, this is an incarnate weapon, so basically, when it transforms, you get your kills generate special daggers that target enemies, applying maximum cold status stacks, which is pretty nice. But you also get plus to your melee damage, sprint speed, and parkour velocity on top of it when you are in the incarnate form. We'll get on the other incarnate evolutions later, but basically, it's just a nice little dual-wield hack and slash. Now, as for the build itself, we're going to start with warframe mods. We have Arcane Fury and Arcane Strike. Let me move my model for a second real quick, or else you won't see Arcane Strike. And then people will get mad at me for not letting them see it. Don't know why people get mad at that, but it was a reason. So those are two arcanes that are important. And then we have 3 melee critical damage Crimson Archon shards on our Warframe. And we have 2 Tau Forged armor shards on our Warframe, just for a little bit of survivability going on. Now, as for the Okina Prime, this is, I know people are gonna groan in pain when I say this, but it's a melee influence build. Melee influence, I still gotta max that out one of these days. We run Discipline's Merit, which is basically every 4 melee hits, we get a guaranteed Tennokai. We run the stance Spinning Needle, because I just like how that feels. We have Primed Fury for attack speed, and I know I could use Berserker Fury, but I personally prefer my Primed Fury. I worked for my Primed Fury, I will be using my Primed Fury, thank you very much. Galvanized Steel for critical chance and critical damage, which I do enjoy. Prime Pressure Point for basic damage. Weeping Wounds for scaling status. Voltaic Strike because, well, we need that for melee influence. Galvanized Elementalist to ramp up the status damage we do to everyone around us. Carnus Mandible because, genuinely, I don't think I know why I put Carnus Mandible on this build. I'm gonna be completely real with you. And then we have Blood Rush, which scales our critical chance. If I was to change anything, I would replace the Carnus Mandible with Primed Reach, but that would take another Forma, and I'm not patient enough to get to delay this video any longer. But personally, instead of the Carnus Mandible, if I had enough space, there would be a Primed Reach on there. Now, what are the evolutions I chose for this thing? Now, I talked to you about the first evolution already. Its abilities on transforming when you get 6 combo and do a heavy attack. Now, after that, we have Seeing Red, increasing base damage, and then we get 5 additional combo on targets affected by Slash. We also have Synergist... Wow, words are failing me right now. Synergist Surety, which increases our base damage by 20, and on critical hit, we gain more status damage. I really want some status damage for this build, so that's why I took Synergist Surety. And then next we have either movement speed. Combo timer pauses when this weapon is holstered, which I don't really do. I play into one weapon and play into that weapon hard, personally. So that's not really my cup of tea. And then finally, we get Oricon Reach, which just gives us another range, which is what we took. And then finally, we had a choice between increasing base critical chance by 6%, which... I'm going to be real, that's not big enough to really be worth it. And then we have Alchemy of War, which increases base status chance by 12% and gives us status duration. Now that'd be nice if things lived long enough for that to even matter. And then finally, it's just regular old Survivor's Edge, a little bit in each bucket, gain a bit of base critical chance and a bit of base status chance. And that's what I chose, because I mean a little bit of each is usually better than a lot of single. Critical hit bros are going to be after me for that statement. I can just tell that now. Now, how does this look against a bunch of helpless Steel Path enemies? Let's find out right now. Just group them all together with Valkyr, and then they just all die. Because I'm just built different. Built stupid. Built kitty cat. Nya. But how does this perform in an actual Steel Path mission? Let's say Steel Path Survival, where everyone's coming at you from every direction, even from within your own anus. Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's load up a mission right now, and we're gonna find out. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about, what weapon or frame you want me to do a build on next, right? Okay, we loaded up Draco on Ceres, and we're ready to start the murder. We just gotta press that one button, and then enemies will start flowing from every crack in the area. So let me just be Agent Hacker Man real quick. Secret Hacker Man. And this is the part of the video where I talk about things that have been going on. Like, did anyone hear about those new, oh, what are they called? Decorations for your warframe, the Huntless thing? I personally won't be getting it because money isn't, working out right now to get the Huntless stuff along with that little cape. But basically, if I did have the money, I would be getting it because, boy, does that look fancy schmancy. Anyway, as you can see, this is doing my murdering job very well. Get over here! I really like Valkyrie's gathering tool. I really like her gathering tool a lot. It really makes doing melee build videos very easy for me, because I mean, like, as long as I have a reliable gathering tool, I'm very happy. So, what luck is that for me that there is a melee frame with a really good gathering tool? Now, I probably should do a build video for my Valkyrie build one day. Let me know if you'd like that, because I don't think I've done a Valkyrie build video. If I did, I'd probably do it supported by my Skana, my Prisma Skana, because that build is just nutty. I'll never not orgasm when using my Skana. I'm just saying. You can go like, hey, yo, bro, to that all you want to, but like, my Prisma Skana build, just good work. Also, well, I'd like to say new operation, but it's just a reskinned old operation, but, I finally got Rifle Elementalist, so you can look forward to redos of some of my old builds now that I finally got my hand on the Rifle Elementalist. Maybe I'll start with the Brett and the Burston. Anyway. Status damage is going to be really nice, though, now that I got my hands on that. Like, I had Shotgun Elementalist. I had Melee Elementalist. I just didn't have anything else. I literally had nothing else. Anyway, we got a laser beam person over here. I need to take care of them before they murder me in cold blood. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be murdered in cold blood. I may be a kitty cat, I may be a goth kitty cat, but I am not suicidal yet. Ask me in about 5 days and that might change, though. Anyway. That was bad. But yeah, generally speaking, I do not want to die yet. Chat's too nice to me for that. And recently, the people in the I found the thing. People in the Warframe build video comments have been nice to me about it too. Like, when I first started making build videos, people were mean. Like, really mean. Like, they'd shove their hand up my anus and say it's my fault kind of mean. But, I'm so glad that's starting to change. I can feel comfortable making build videos again on top of my streaming content. I fell into the pit again. That pit wants my pussy. For those who don't know, pussy is just a vampire pussy, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, when is the Acolyte going to show up? I'm going to stab them soon, and they're not going to have a good time. I'm going to shit down their throat after I chop their heads off. Put their heads back on, commune with the void, resurrect them from the grave, and then they're not going to have a good time. Yes, I stole that from ZZYX_ from a Life Arrow video. Nobody's going to stop me, are they? I don't think anyone's going to stop me. People have stolen jokes from me before. I usually have all the original content. I usually am the one with original content, not the one stealing jokes. Other people are the ones that use steal jokes a lot. Anyway, I think I saw a flash. Yeah, Malice is showing up. Hi, Malice. How's your day going? I am about to murder you. Bye, Malice! See you in hell! Wait, does Warframe even have a hell? Is that like a thing that exists? I know the Void's like close to a hell in Warframe, but like it feels like the Void's something else entirely if I'm gonna be completely real with you. The Void feels like it's something else entirely than like an afterlife. It's like it's its own entity, you know what I'm saying? So that then begs the question, is there even an afterlife in Warframe, or are all those Grineer I'm killing just getting sent to pitch black? That sounds terrifying now. I gotta stop thinking, or else I'm gonna feel bad for the Grineer I murder en masse every day. And we can't go having kindness and sympathy in my hearts for Grineer I'm murdering down. No, that'd be crazy. No, that'd be crazy. Anyway, the first 5 minutes into the mission have passed, so I'm going to go extract, get back to my orbiter, and then do my outro. All right, so that is the end of today's video. If you all enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you want to build for next. And maybe check into my streams at twitch.tv/CountJulius. Now, I gotta go take a nap. I am completely wiped. I'm going to go nuke my bathroom. You know, all that good stuff. I will see you all next time, alright?